Greetings to you all gamers. How be your energy this video game playing day that has been bestowed upon us all once again? It is that guy, Castle Grayskull 0420, bringing to you another important stop everything that you are doing. If you're not playing a brand new free to play to earn game, we're going to talk about that brand new action that is known as Die in the Dungeon Origins. Quick reminder to you all gamers, first and foremost, that are putting eyes on this YouTube snippet, leave a like and comment first and foremost for the video game. The developers out there, Hype Train Digital, they're putting in the blood, sweat, and tears to bring us that phenomenal, fantastic free-to-play action known as Die in the Dungeon Origins. We're going to take a look at that. First and foremost, I gotta give credit where credit is due. Pleady Battle Maze, as always, ladies. I enjoy the mystical, magical. You do the best with that dance routine. I do not mean to shoo you away, but ladies, I'm gonna have to get ready to take it from here. So, gonna jump in. We'll keep the BGM rocking for just a bit. Gamers, first look, known as Die in the Dungeon. Gotta give a quick shout out from the Team Chad Discord. Guess 00. First one to drop down, putting that insight about the Die in the Dungeon Origins, the update happening for that. So we're going to get ready to take a first sneak peek look at that. If you haven't, it is on the Steam platform. Let's get that blown up full screen so you can see some of what that action looks like. This is when it was in the early development stages, things going on. So we're going to take a first look a little bit later here. This game dropped 2 days ago of me making this recording and releasing it for the YouTube channel. I appreciate you putting eyeballs in, hanging out with Castle Grayskull 0420. Helping me accomplish my channel's mission from God that I am on. Just like those Blues Brothers out there, we're just trying to get as many eyeballs oversaturated and expose every single cerebral cortex to implode. I wish for the 6 inches between them ears to disappear with nothing left above your shoulders, knees and toes. Knees and toes, gamers, let's go. We're going to get ready to look at the Die in the Dungeon tutorial. That's what we'll do. So we're looking at the first shots of the development of when they were doing some things with the game. Alright, Pleady Battle Mates. I'm gonna stop your BGM, ladies. I thought there was some action with that. Yeah, see, I messed up right there, gamers. It's all good though. So guess 000. Also want to give a shout out to Nino, Shuri, who invited me in on that action. So then, like I mentioned, a couple of days ago, this game was actually released. So this is the actual new polished. And if you're not sure, we'll go back and take a look at the other video that Guess 00 had put up. Guess 00. I gotta give proper credit where credit is due. Because if you notice, none of this, what you're seeing right now, was shown in that last video that we were taking a snippet at. But you can see the premise and the setup of the game that they had in mind. So this is the polished version now that's been released of Die in the Dungeon Origins. Free pro. So Steam platform. Free to play to earn. So gamers, let's go back. I was rocking the Pleady Battle Maze BGM a little bit too hard there. Alright. So you can clearly see the initial direction that they were going with the game. I still like the art design and the presentation. Okay, so they did have the choose your own choose your own event or choose your own quest type of adventures where you have to use the die. You don't have cards that are building quote unquote a deck or a hand. You're building a deck of dice if you want to look at it that way. Utilizing the dice in gameplay to get through the dungeon or so here we see in this version there's no floor count. The playing field or the table looks different, even the art design of the character. But this could be one aspect we take a look at because they do have a Discord you should check out for yourself. They got insight about more characters for the wish list, even more dice with different abilities, different relics, which helps mix up the gameplay. And with that being said, I tell you what, let's actually get into that action. Let's take a look at this. Got to give a credit and shout out to Hype Train Digital. All right, so I said we would run through the tutorial on this. I do want to make this a snippet, educational snippet. So quick run through, as you can see there. Yes, let's get that rundown action at once. So you can see the different breakdown. They'll explain things. Free to play to earn. This is an all-inclusive game that anyone and everyone could play. Pretty simple, pretty easy. Now, as far as the more advanced things and the layers of gameplay, because it does have RPG elements with it. So here, special properties. So you have the action that the dice will actually do, depending on the color. And then sometimes your dice can have special properties. Boom. Can only be used once. So multiple layers, different minute factors that you have to take in account for when playing. All right, let's put some more stuff on the board as they're clearly indicating me to. So we got some more energy there. Getting ahead of myself. So you can't just overload. Speaking of overlord, I wonder when that next movie is gonna drop. Can't overload the board with this dice. Steamroll your way through. All right. So, the important thing, you would think this is a traditional turn-based RPG. No, they're gonna make it that JRPG elements where some enemies will move after you or even move before you, so you just gotta pay attention. You'll see what's going on. All right. So here's the nick to this game right here. The boost dice. That's what's gonna come into play. Boom, as the tutorial's breaking down. So gamers, you need to check this out for yourself. We're gonna get ready to wrap up this educational snippet, but we're gonna get into some gameplay action for the live stream, which I highly implore you should check out for yourself. It's Castle Grayskull 0420 on Twitch. That's where I like to stream at. I have another channel segment that I gotta get an installment in on. It's known as the Classical Throwback, Nostalgic Reminiscing Down Memory Lane Playing Video Games live stream segment. Yes, straight hilarity. I implore you to join in. You put eyeballs in on the stream. Don't be shy. You can reach out in the stream chat. Pretty engaging. I'll chit chat back with you. Give you a shout out. But for this educational snippet, I'm just gonna try to focus, get this wrapped up so I can jump into some live stream action and get some actual gameplay. So we're gonna finish up this tutorial action. See if we can become the legendary hero again. So yeah, that is that action. I want to see if they show, I wanted to see if they would show the wish list action or whatever. Well, yeah, give credit to digital. I was trying to see if they had the insight where it shows the breakdown of what else is in store for the wishlist game with more characters. Do a run, you'll see it. Check it out. Die in the Dungeon Origins. It might have it here. I was just showing the overall aspect of the game. Alright, we'll wrap up this educational snippet. For Die in the Dungeons, you've been hanging out with Castle Grayskull 0420. I think I need to get the Pleady Battle Maids back out here. Ladies, do what you do best for me. Where's your BGM at? Let's get that rocking. Oh man, yeah, you've been hanging out with Castle Grayskull 0420. Much appreciative of any that are putting eyeballs in on the YouTube channel snippet. Leave a like and a comment first and foremost of the game. Die in the Dungeon. Once again, gamers, a quick reminder. In no shape, form, or fashion do I work for Hype Train Digital at all. But I shall continue to utilize their phenomenal free-to-play-to-earn game, that fantastic content to get my channel's mission from God that I am on accomplished. In all seriousness, Pleading Battle Maze, let's get ready to wrap up this educational snippet. Gamers, do check out that brand new game just dropped 2 days ago. It's on Steam platform. Download it for free. Free to play to earn. That RPG type action. I'm going to get ready to get into getting down on said action. Get my Bilbo Baggins on. See how this adventure plays out for me. I hope that you make a player profile for your Steam platform. Download that if you don't have it, or just go ahead and get it firsthand. Once again, shout out to the Team Pad Discord for giving the drop and keeping me abreast of what was going on in the video game world. If you love playing some video games that are definitely bestowed upon us, so take advantage, gamers, of that action. Until then, look forward to another educational snippet of brand new games that will be out and dropping. Please, Battle Maze, you ladies have the floor from here.